come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Duke national champion. Hasn't paid for a meal in Durham, North Carolina since 2002. It's Jay Williams.
Nor do I plan on paying for a meal anytime soon, my man. But you know what? Free food out here for these guys on the court tonight. They're ready to eat. Let's check out the action.
Jay, I have the tab the next time. Let's do this. James to Kyle Kuzma. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
It's James controlling the offense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Paul George. (4-2). The shot almost. The follow won't go either. Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Kyle Kuzma, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Curling inside. Kawhi Leonard missed his first. That one goes.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
LBJ. Here's a chance from long range, and the Clippers have the rebound. Paul George. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
LeBron with it up top. Leads 1. Slams it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Leonard to Paul George. Paul George. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Goes to the left side. Cousins. It's George with the rebound. It's LA Clippers ball. Sizing up the defense. Baseline drive. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. James into the front court. His team up by 1. Kyle Kuzma knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Throws it down.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
James, and the rebound taken by the Clippers. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Lakers have it. Fires the 3. Well, he missed his first 3 from downtown, but he gets this one to go.
And it's called short-term memory. The good players don't have one.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. looks like both teams are making substitutions. Leonard. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Buries the wide-open three. That's too easy.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
George to the basket, but it won't go. To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the three. Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Lakers at the controls right now. Clippers have it. Lakers come up with it. 4-3. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Paul George. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. Deep three at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the quarter. The Lakers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Tonight, everyone gets free pizza.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Williams. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
LeBron James with the rock. Beyond the arc for three. He engulfed him that time. Williams into the front court. They trail by 7. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
LeBron into the front court. We're a minute into the second quarter. Count it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. James. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Clippers have the basketball. LeBron into the front court. Up a dozen. Great feed. Sets it up. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Leonard to George. For three. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Across the timeline comes James. The lead is 15. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
It's a big finish.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
LeBron with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Can't connect. George to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Leonard to Paul George. Lets it fly from long range. He was all over him. Caldwell Pope to Cousins. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
A couple of cracks at the line now.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Number 14, Danny Green.
Lakers ball. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
The assist from number 23, Louis Williams.
James into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Clippers have got it. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Danny Green, tough matchup against George. They have to keep him in their grasp.
These breakdowns happen because a team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Leonard, whistle.
And you can't lunge like that.
Kawhi Leonard, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line.
There we go. Yes, sir.
It's James controlling the offense. Count the bucket for 2. Corner 3 at the buzzer. First half comes to an end with the Lakers in command. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Leonard. And the Lakers have the rebound. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jim.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. It's James. Man, that was a tough shot.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
James, over to the right side. Davis, Anthony Davis. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Kyle Kuzma with a piece. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Leonard. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
James. Short jumper. Won't fall. Anthony Davis. Tips it. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. LBJ with it. From long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Strong finisher, Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
And throws it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Paul George, top of the key. Nothing going here on that drive. To Leonard. Has a look. Shot for Leonard, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Count it. Three-pointer is good.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
And a throwdown. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
LBJ has it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And the rebound taken in by George. Kuzma. Paul George with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Here's Leonard for 2. Add 2 points to the board.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
James. It's good for 3.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
LeBron into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. To Davis. Not that time. To Leonard. And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Has a chance and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
James here against Tarkless. Screen coming. Clippers have it. George. Working hard on the glass. The follow won't go either. It's James controlling the offense. Davis. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that.
Leonard. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. Deep three at the buzzer. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
George in a matchup with Boogie. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Kuzma to James. Down to 5, down to 4 to shoot, and he stepped out of bounds, turns the ball over. DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Anthony Davis. Subbing in for number 20.
George on the drive, but his shot misses.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
LeBron into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Here's a chance from long range. LeBron James against Paul George. And he finishes at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Davis. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Won't go down. Across the timeline comes James. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, had him going there for a second. James to Davis. Fires the three. Can't connect. Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
That is great vision to set it up. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Leonard to George. Fires the three. No good. Los Angeles, they have it. James against George. Davis to Cousins. Flushes it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Harkless. Kyle Kuzma. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Anthony Davis. 4 out of 7.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for 3.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Kyle Kuzma, that's good D. Shot no good. To Harkless. Leonard. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Kuzma to Danny Green. Anthony Davis. With that shot, he's 5 for 8. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Kawhi Leonard with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. For 3. And George able to gobble up the rebound. Williams across the timeline. Down a bundle. And Green able to clear the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
And they called a foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Straight on 3. At the buzzer, the Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This